Good morning, it's Leon from the 1% Club Perfume. We had an amazing interview yesterday with the one and only Sarah Page. She's a fantastic person, fantastic champion bodybuilder, superb athlete, and you're going to hear her experiences and what she felt about the 1% Club Perfume, as well as her up and coming events and how she'll be representing the United Kingdom very soon in an international tournament. Can't wait for you to watch this, guys.
It brings me great pleasure to introduce Sarah Page, a truly champion bodybuilder. You're going to find out much more about her very shortly, but I'll do an introduction for those who don't know me. I'm Leon, the CEO of the 1% Club Perfume. We specialize in Middle Eastern fragrances, Western fragrances. You can class them as dupes. We also do originals, high strength. And today we're going to have another up close and personal discussion with one of our favorite customers. So good morning, Sarah.
Morning.
Brilliant. So if you could just let the viewers know, when did you learn about our brand?
So it was the BPA British final last year. It was the 29th of September, actually. So you guys had a stand. So I came over to your stand and I was going for all the perfumes and I literally fell in love with this one that I still buy all the time now. It's like my scent.
Brilliant. Okay. So how many times did you compete on that day? I know I saw you once and I know you won that. Your performance was excellent. What was the category on that one?
So I compete in women's physique. So I did my category, and then I came back for overalls at the end.
Right. And was that when you won your, is it a IFBB Pro card? Have I got that right? Or
yeah, IFBB Pro Elite card. It's the chance to apply, so I didn't actually accept it because of my size. It limits me to what I can compete in.
right.
Eventually I want to go for the other type of IFBB Pro card, which then would get me to where I want to be. So wings of strength, work my way up, hopefully to Olympia one day.
Okay, excellent. So we will touch more about that very shortly. But just moving back to the perfumes, can you remember? Well, of course you remember. What was the scent that captivated you that you reordered again? Can you
I have
tell
it here.
everyone?
Baccarat Rouge. So I've actually got the oil
The
roll on
roller oil,
and the spray. So as you can tell, I use it all the time.
brilliant. Yeah. Well, as I said, it makes me very proud to see our previous labels. Our branding now, as you would have seen on our
Yeah.
Instagram, is now changed to royal blue and gold. So it does give me good pleasure to see, perfume with our previous labels on. That was like, look at where we've come from, where we're going to. What is it about that fragrance that makes it for you? Because I knew from when I tried it on you and your coach, you were just like, wow, I'm going to compete, but I'm going to be back. Don't go anywhere. And I was waiting there 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. And I said to my partner who accompanied me on my stall, I don't know if she's going to come back. This was at 7 o'clock. And then
I literally jumped off stage and like ran over to your store. I was like, don't go anywhere.
and then you came home and I was like, it was a good job we hung on for you. So sorry. So just tell me, what is it about that fragrance that captivated you then? Fragrances you've had previously, whether they've been originals. What is it, Sarah?
It's just heavenly. Like it smells incredible. It's a lovely fragrance to wear like daily. You going out,
Yeah.
whatever. It's that good. I know it's a dupe, but I wear it in the gym. And one day, one of the lads went, "Are you wearing Baccarat Rouge?" Now he actually has the expensive Baccarat Rouge perfume. He's like, "Why are you wearing
Brilliant.
that in the gym?" I was like, "It's a dupe." And I actually showed him where I get it from, and I think he might have ordered.
Okay, brilliant, brilliant. Well, again, this is testimony to our suppliers. As I explained to you when we had that face-to-face discussion, we don't make our own fragrances. We have an excellent supplier based in the United Arab Emirates, and then obviously we ship it to the UK with our branding, and then deliver it to beautiful customers like yourself. So, you know, they have many more beautiful fragrances. I don't know how I'm going to get you to try them because you seem so on back around. Really.
I'm a creature of habit. Like I've got is it Egyptian Ember
Yes.
one, but I'll wear that occasionally, but I always like fall back to this one because it's just like, oh God.
And how long would you say the fragrances last? So if you applied it in the morning, would you say our fragrances are very strong to last you through to the afternoon,
I
evening?
literally put it on and like I'll because I get hot all the time, so I'll take my t-shirt off. It's obviously rubbed off on my t-shirt. If I pick my t-shirt up the next day, 2 days, I can still smell it on my t-shirt. So
That's
it lasts.
phenomenal. That is phenomenal. Excellent. So, what advice would you give any viewers who are watching our interaction and think, okay, I've maybe seen the brand, not heard of the brand. What could you say to them for them to have a bit of confidence in our brand?
Definitely try it. It's worth it. Like it's such great value for money. Like, and you won't regret it because it's like I'm in love with it, honestly.
Excellent. So for you viewers, you've heard it from Sarah Page, in her own words. Something I just want to just refer back to when you placed your order with me. You thought you ordered a roller, but you ordered the spray, and you were like, "Oh, damn!" And I was like, "No, no, no. The spray is very good. The spray is very good." How do you compare the roller oil with the applicator and the spray? Because now you've got the options. You've got them both now. So find them
I
both
mean,
good.
I kind of go like nuts with it. So I'll use the roll on and then top up with the spray. Like it is good, the spray. I do like this because it's handy, sort of
That's
it's
it.
small, so you can chuck it in your bag. I'm a
Yeah.
woman, I've got so much stuff in my bag. So you can just throw it in your bag and it's there and easy, just sneakily.
Excellent. Excellent. So what I want to do is we're now going to fast forward and go back to Sarah Page, the one and only, because you are an incredible athlete. You've got, let me say, an absolute amazing social media page on your TikTok, on your Instagram, on your Facebook. So just afford me a couple of seconds and I'm going to bring some of these up. Is that okay?
Yep.
Excellent. Right. 1 second. Amazing. So, what do you have to do when you're going in the ring? Do you actually wrestle? Do you throw blokes up in the air? Do you, or women in the air? What do you do?
So that one was from a convention called Horror Rock and Wrestle Fest.
Okay.
So I was just posing in the ring. My best friend actually took that picture. And it's had 500,000 views.
Fair play.
Went mad.
Fair
I was
play.
like, okay.
So, is it an all-day event, or like, so do you have your own walking music like she would have done, China, the late China, or
I basically put around the convention having pictures with people, like people coming up to me,
amazing?
especially for the love of wrestling, which is the main
Yes.
Comic Con that I do. It's non-stop. Like people want pictures, 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 pictures. Like it got to the point I was overheating because I'm big and I always overheat. I had to get taken out the side door because like, I need to get outside. I'm going to pass out. With bodybuilding, it's not for the faint-hearted. You have to be completely 100% committed. Like when you're competing, your social life will go out the window. You're the closer you get to competing. You don't really want to be around anyone. You're like this solitary little thing. Just like leave me alone. You've got to be 100% committed to do it because it's
Yeah.
not only is it the physical thing, it's the mental thing. Your brain plays tricks of you. You start losing, like you're slimming down for show. Your
Yeah.
brain's like I'm small, and you have all this like fun going on in your head.
I thought your bikini was spectacular, absolutely, but the muscular definition, superb, Sarah. Like, how do you get like that? I can't even get my words out. How do you get like that?
Uh, lot of eating when you're bulking, then stripping down. You lose all joy in your life. Like you're slowly cutting your carbs out. I grew phenomenally. Like this was last year was my first year competing.
Okay.
I was originally going to go into training bigger, and my coach took one look at me and went, "Nah, you're going to have to go into physique. You've got too big." So we shredded right down. I think that was my third show, I believe.
So is this what you do for selfies with people? Do they come and ask for selfies during the shows and
Yeah,
etc.?
I just walk around and people are like, "Oh my God, can I have a picture with you? You look so much like her." Like I just walk around having fun, basically.
I'm just going to bring up a couple of your social media platforms so the viewers can see, if that's okay with you. Yeah.
Yep.
Wicked. So, how did you get 96.2K on Instagram?
That was I've gone viral for looking like China about 3 or 4 times now. Like it's been shared by um wrestler called Chris Jericho. He's got a website called Web is Jericho. It's been shared there. I've been shared by
Quality.
people that have actually worked with China. A big podcaster in America called Chris Van Vliet. It's just gone everywhere. So every time that does that, it just starts going
It just
crazy on my
goes.
Instagram.
So, what do they say to you when they look at you? Because obviously, China's past, and to look at somebody, and I used to love the wrestling when I was younger. And I'm like, when I first saw you, I thought, look, hell, how is she looking like that close? Like that? I bet they can't believe it. And they really.
No, like the one that was really close to her was Mick Foley, and I
Mick
met him
Foley,
this year. Yeah,
Mankind,
Manco, yeah.
Mankind.
He's such a lovely bloke, but I went up to his table, like my best friend John dragged
Yeah,
me up there. He's like, I just wanted to introduce you to her properly. And he came out from behind his desk. He's like, you look so much like her. And then we had like pictures together and he couldn't get over the resemblance. And he even shared it on his social media.
fair play. That is a big stake to claim. When you said Chris
Yeah.
Jericho,
These are
I
like
was like,
wrestlers I watched on TV and it's like
exactly me
nuts.
as well. The walls of Jericho.
Yeah, like Chris is again such a lovely bloke. I've met him 3 times now, like because I'm mad
Fair
on his
play.
band as well, Fozzy. So
Oh,
like
okay. I
last
didn't
time I
realise
ran
he was in
into
a
him, he's
band.
like, Sarah gave me a hug. I was like, this is brilliant.
We're looking at your TikTok. Okay. So I see you've pinged a couple at the top. That looks like the wrestling ones. How heavy was that belt? It looks pretty big.
It's actually a lightweight one, but it's still
Is it?
fairly heavy. They're kind of replicas to the ones China held,
Oh, amazing. I
even
bet
down
that
to the
was it.
plates.
Even down to the plates.
They've got WWF on the plates, not WWE.
Yes, that's right, actually,
Hmm.
from that era. Fair play. Yeah, so, I'm very, very grateful that A, I got to meet you. B, you've been a great ambassador speaking about our brand, how the fragrances are, the quality, the fact that people that have the originals are asking you, are you wearing that? That to me shows strength in a
Yeah.
quality product where you can go, yes, I have, but I've got a dupe, and they're like, no way, because they're quite expensive. The
I
actual
think he paid for the original fragrance like 400 odd quid, and he's
spot
like,
on,
"Are you
spot
wearing
on.
that in the gym?" I'm like, "No, it's a dupe." He could not get over it. I went and grabbed this out my bag, and I was like, "Here," and he couldn't believe it.
That's amazing. Well, I've got some really good news for you. I never told you this prior to asking you if you'd like to attend this meeting with me and just share your experiences. But you're going to receive, I'm going to send to you in the post, another Baccarat Rouge
Oh, brilliant!
spray,
Thank you.
spray and roller, both with the new branding to replace the two. Well, not to replace, but once you finish those, you've got another two there. I'm not even going to bother trying to send you anything else for the minute.
Brilliant! Thank you so much.
And you will have that. What I'll just probably do after this is just touch base to you, get your address off the system, send it out to you. So yeah, I'll be sending it out to you in the next couple of days. So if you can
Brilliant! Thank you.
And very lastly, I want you to have the last word. When are you competing again? And do you do any international events?
So I'm competing again in July. So I'm going to Sapri, Italy, to represent the UK.
Go on, Sarah.
So I'm kind of like, oh my God, I've got to travel by myself, but it's okay. It'll be fine. So
Wicked.
that'll be my first show, and then we'll go from there and see. Um, events internationally. I'm hoping to get over to America to do the China side of things at some point. So we'll see what comes of that.
Amazing. Well, if there's anything I can do to help share any stories, any social media, please, Sarah, drop me the message. I'll happily share it on my socials. I only have the business one, but that really doesn't matter. You know, I'll happily share that. And yeah, thank you ever so much for being an amazing customer. Look forward to plenty more orders off you. But as I says, allow me to send you some Baccarat Rouge, courtesy of the new branding, and all the best. And thank you ever
Thank you so much.
Okay. Take care, Sarah.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.